Have you ran your Facebook advertising campaign for your fashion business and wondered why your cost per click is so high and your click-through rate is so low? And it's not just you, I've come across multiple fashion businesses that experience similar situation when running their Facebook advertising campaigns. So hi, this is Vishal Kalia from Fashion Marketing, and in this video I am going to talk about a checklist of 5 things you must do before you start creating your Facebook advertising campaigns if you want to save money, get more targeted clicks and high conversions. And the best part is, all of this stuff should not take you more than 2 to 3 hours to do. So keep watching. So first thing you need to do is create your email list. So you have to create at least 3 set of email lists. So first set of email list is the list of subscribers or prospects. So these are the people who have never bought anything from you, but they are your blog subscribers, or these are the email you collected at a trade show, at a fashion week. So create an email list of all these people. Second email list you need to create is your customers who are your regular customers. So let's say you have seen that your successful regular customer is the one who purchases at least every quarter from you. So create a list of the customers who buy regularly from you, and you know that these are the people who actually love your product. And then third email list will be your customers who have only bought stuff from you once or twice, but then they never came back to your site or never made any other purchase. Why do you need at least these 3 email lists? Because when you're running your Facebook ads, you are going to use these email lists to create your custom audiences and lookalike audiences. And if you don't have these 3 emails set up, you will not be able to create your lookalike audiences, and that is where the power of Facebook advertising comes through. And I've also created a video on how to create custom audiences and lookalike audiences, and I'm going to drop the link in the description below. So get these things done first. Number 2 is install Facebook tracking pixel on your site. So what this does is it starts collecting data of the people visiting your site and how are they interacting with your site. So the more data you start collecting, the sooner you start collecting this data, the more your ads will be effective, because you'll be able to target the customer based on the actions you have performed. So what Facebook Pixel does is it tracks data and it keeps data for at least 180 days from today. So even if you are launching your website today and you don't even have a collection yet, but you are running an ad to get people to come to your landing page and maybe drop in their email that, hey, be aware of, we're going to be launching our new collection in 3 months, be the first one to get to know. And if you're running these type of ads and people are landing on your site, start having your Facebook Pixel installed here, because that will install a cookie on the browser of the people visiting your site, and then you'll be able to track and target them. So this is very important, and I've also thrown a link on how to actually track and install Facebook advertising pixel on your Shopify store in the description below. Number 3 is set and track custom conversions on at least 5 pages. So with these 5 pages are collections page, product page, add to cart page, checkout page, and thank you page. Because now when your customers, you're running all these ads over here, getting people to come to your site. So either people are going to land on your product page or collection page, and the reason they land on this particular page is one, and the reason they would leave the particular page will be very different. So consumer land on each of these pages for various reasons. Example, they might be browsing, so they are on a collections page, or they love the product, so they added it to the cart, and then either they finish the purchase or they abandon the shopping cart. So if you are tracking each of these pages and the actions people are taking on these pages, you can show them targeted ads on the customers based on their actions. So for example, if somebody added a product to the checkout but never finished the checkout, then maybe the reason they didn't finish the checkout is probably they were looking for a discount, or maybe they want free shipping. So if the person abandoned that page, you can show them an ad that actually gives them either a free ship or a certain discount to actually bring them back to the site to finish the checkout. So when you're tracking custom conversions on at least of these 5 pages, you'll be able to show ads on each of these steps, and that will make your Facebook advertising much more targeted, much more relevant, and will lead to high conversions. So number 4 is competitive research. So if you're starting out, you probably don't have an email list of at least 1,000 customers or 1,000 subscribers. So at that moment, what you can do is create a list of at least 30 to 50 competitors. And I talk about this in detail in the $5 Facebook ad strategy video that I'm going to drop a link in the description. So what you want to do is create a list of at least 10 to 15 competitors who are small level, 10 to 15 mid-sized competitors, and 10 to 15 top-level competitors. So total list of competitors that you have ranges around 30 to 50. Now when you create your Facebook advertising campaigns, you can actually target these customers who love these brands, or maybe love these brands together collectively, and then get them to come to your blog page or your landing page, and that's when you collect your email addresses, and those email addresses can potentially be used in the first thing that we talked about in this video. So number 5 is create customer persona. So what is a customer persona? A customer persona is the definition of what your ideal customer looks like. Is what is their age group? Where do they live? What are the other type of brands they like? Are they single? Are they married? What is their education level? Are they high school, graduate, PhD? Do they use iOS versus Android? Are they renters or do they own a house? So the more information you have on your existing customer, you'll be able to define your audience better when you're creating a Facebook advertisements. And when you are researching on your customer, you might be able to find these tiny niches that your competitor will miss, and that's when you can target to get your maximum Facebook click-through rate. So one example that I'm going to give you here is, so one of my customers creates and sells luxury gowns. Like our gowns range for $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. So her audience is, by default, we know that her audience is who likes luxury items, money not an issue, they love Prada, Gucci, that type of stuff. But then during this research, I found that this is the audience that actually loves to buy paintings. So they like Pablo Picasso, and they also are a fan of luxury auction houses. So when we ran this particular ad segment targeting audiences who love Pablo Picasso and who likes these luxury audiences, we were able to get higher click-through rate for our fashion brand and higher conversion rate on those ads than I did on the other ones. So if I did not do this research for the customer, I would never know that these people could be potential customers. And these are the tiny niches. If you can discover 3 to 5 for your existing customer, you'll be able to get much higher click-through rate at a lower cost. So hi, this is Vishal Kalia from Fashion Marketing, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my channel, please subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up if you see fit. And if you have any questions regarding what the prerequisites should be or any other type of videos you want to see on advertisement, drop them in the form of a comment and I'll be more than happy to answer them or create a future video to answer your particular question. So thank you very much for your time and have a wonderful day.